all the time. People say, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be successful. I want all this stuff. But you don't really want it. If you wanted it, you would do it. If I'm telling you, you can have this, just do these steps, and you don't do it, and it's right there in front of you, then you don't really want it. It just looks good.
This podcast is a walk in the life of entrepreneurship. We will interview people from all walks of life, but have one thing in common. They have taken risks, went against the grain, and rose to the occasion to thrive in their purpose. This podcast will be a source of knowledge, inspiration, and proof that greatness can be born from the ground up.
From the ground up.
From the ground up. What's going on, everybody? This is the Ground Up Podcast, and I'm your host, Aaron, and this is
Keisha Rock. And welcome to the Ground Up Podcast. We're back. I know it's been maybe a week or two.
It's been a couple of weeks.
Maybe 3. But, life. And, COVID. Just,
we got a kid, too.
Just getting by, doing the best we can. But we're back, and today we are back with I'm super interested. I got lots of questions. We're going to talk to Vanessa Terry. She's the owner and head trainer at Notary to Notary, and she's also a YouTube content creator. Welcome, Vanessa.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
I love it. I love your energy. I was looking at your YouTube videos today and, doing my usual stalking I do before I interview someone. And I was like, oh, she's got energy, Aaron. I was like, this is going to be good.
No, thank you. Yeah, that's me every day. I'm always wide.
So tell me, I know that you and Aaron, know each other from previously working together.
Right.
But what's your career path been like, or what led you to entrepreneurship?
Well, like you said, me and Aaron did work together. I used to work at a restaurant with him, and you got to get tired of working for other people.
Yep.
Right.
And I had kids. I just had kids. And, having to call out and different things just became very stressful and very annoying.
Yeah.
And I said, there has to be a better way because this is making me pull my hair out. And so from there, I just started looking into self-development. I got business coaches, life coaches, things like that. I was watching a lot of YouTube motivational videos all the time. All the time.
Sounds like somebody I know.
Sounds just like me.
I mean, that's all I listen to all day is motivational videos on YouTube or audiobooks.
So do you feel like that built you up?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That made a I thought everybody who wants to get into entrepreneurship or just wants to change their life for the better, go on YouTube, type in motivation, and just start watching those videos.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Yeah. And so I started on my journey, and then I found a life/business coach who kind of just encouraged me to do my own thing. And so I started looking into it, and I got my notary commission, and it just started from there. I just started, working as a notary for myself, and it built from there, just wanting more time freedom, wanting more financial freedom. But it was definitely he helped me take that leap.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So will you tell us a brief, I think most people know what notary is.
Right.
Just tell us a little bit, briefly what it is and what it entails.
Being a notary?
Yeah.
In general?
Uh-huh.
So it's basically witnessing signatures. So you basically verify the identity of a person and you watch them sign a document. And then you apply your notary seal to it. And that's basically it in a nutshell. Gotcha. But there's so much work in it, and there's so much you can do. In some states you can do weddings. You can do so much. There's so much you can do to add to your notary business. And so people are always in need of a notary all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you notarize a document for somebody once, they're going to need something again.
Right.
So there's a business in it.
So would that definitely be a good, so I have a full-time job, say someone has a full-time job. Would that be a good side hustle, or is that something someone could do full-time?
Yeah, definitely. So when I started, before I quit my job, I was doing it part-time. So I would do it when I got off, or I'd do it on the weekends. And so a lot of people, especially the students in my training, they start off working their job and then doing it part-time. And once my rule of thumb I tell them is, once you're missing more money being at work, that's when you quit your job.
Okay.
I like
that.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
So what led you from being, so you got your notary license but you decided to teach. So your business, Notary for Notary, is where you teach others how to have a notary business, correct?
Yeah. So I can teach people and that started, I was just doing notary part-time, and then eventually I quit my job and started doing it full-time. And I was making six figures doing it. And
are you serious?
Yeah, I was doing loan closing. So,
oh my goodness, I had no idea that was that was a option. I had no idea that notary
Yeah, everybody says that. They're like, "What? A notary? Don't you go to the bank for that?" Like everybody said, they have no idea, and that's okay. I don't mind.
It's like a hidden gem, guys. We are dropping gems today.
So get with it.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I started out. I quit my job. I started working full time. And once I really started making six figures, your family and friends start recognizing that, hey.
Yeah, something's a little different with Vanessa.
She's moving a little different now.
Yeah.
So they would ask me what I was doing, and I started training them. Like, I would just tell them, okay, do this and do this and do this. And then I did it for probably a year, just helping friends and family. And then one of my family members told me, you should make a course and actually, sell it.
Yeah.
And I said, really? I think that's a thing. And I just looked in. I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And I started in August of 2019. And so within that time until now, now I train nationwide. We have thousands of students, and people all over the country are becoming six-figure notaries.
Wow.
And so it just took off out of nowhere.
I just got to applaud that.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
I'm over here sipping my little cocktail, and my eyes are so big. I'm like, whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
I guess I don't really I hear everyone's stories. We do these interviews, but I'm never shocked, really. I'm like, oh, that's it's really inspiring. But I'm actually shocked. I had no idea that.
I mean, because you're not flashy with it at all. You're not like.
Oh, I don't know about your lifestyle or anything, but
I'm saying
the career choice. I just had no idea that notaries that was the possibility of making that type of money with that career choice.
But I'm saying for my point of view is because I follow her on Facebook.
I know, yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't know. I knew she was.
What he told me about you is that you were super positive and inspirational, and you'd be perfect for the podcast because you built a business. So. That seems to be true.
Yeah. I'm not super flashy. I don't know. I don't put all my business on social media, so I try to keep some kind of privacy, just a little bit. But and I think it definitely came from when I initially started making six figures. I was very irresponsible. So now trying to make more sound investments.
Right.
And so you kind of learn if you got enough stuff, stop buying things.
Right.
So Vanessa, what was that experience like building your business? It sounds like you got a lot of clients really fast within a year or so.
Within a year. Well, I mean, you already had clients, but wow. I mean.
Yeah. When I was just working for myself, it was fun. It was cool. It was kind of like my norm. This is my 8th year now as a notary, so it became my norm. But once I started teaching other people, it's really been an eye-opening experience. And it's so humbling because people come to you and they're in different situations, getting laid off from their job because of COVID and all kinds of things. They're like, okay, I'm going to invest in your training. It's my last $400. And, it's just and you're getting to meet so many people from so many different walks of life, and just people have no idea what this is. And they're like, can I really do this? And it's happy to help people get their time back, because that's the one thing I talk about is doing this. You have time freedom because you basically build your own schedule, and then you determine how much money you want to make. So you get time and financial freedom. And so when people get a chance to experience that, and it's okay, I'm teaching you how to do it. It's so rewarding. It's just rewarding. It feels really good to do that.
I love that.
I love it too. I mean, again.
So, all right, but let's be honest here, though. Okay, so what does it take to be a successful notary? What does it take to accomplish what you've accomplished? Because I can't believe that every student, makes six figures.
No, so this is what I always tell my students at Notary to Notary. I tell them that it's a system, and the system works if you work it.
Right.
So I have students who join, they literally pay all the money, and they never go to the course. They don't even log in. And I have students who go in, and they go through some of it, and then there's some students who finish the course, they don't do anything. But I can always tell the students that are going to be successful every single time, because they're calling and they're emailing and they're following up, and they're like, okay, I did this, what's next? I did this, what's next? So basically, it literally is, you have to want it. Like, it can't be like, it's what everyone says. Like, okay, I would like to have that. That sounds good. But if you don't put the action behind it, I have to do it all the time. You do what is a priority to you.
Exactly.
So if it's important to you, if it's a priority to you, if it's a priority for you to be a millionaire or to make six figures, you will do what you need to do.
Right.
You know, most people, their priority is pay my bills. My bills are paid, I'm okay. That's what they have to do. I have to pay my bills. Outside of that, it's not a priority. It just looks good. Like, that sounds good, but it's not a priority. So for all my students, I always say, you can do it. Just follow the steps. You just have to the steps are really simple. It's like getting your commission, you know, getting your insurance, taking the training, getting certifications, signing with signing companies, and everything is spelled out for you, like step by step by step. And you can ask questions that you go through, and it's really not hard. That's the crazy part. It's not hard. It's not like getting a degree or, you know, major. It's literally just action steps. Just do this.
So was it a shock to you when you started out as a notary, and like, since it was a difficult process, was it a shock to you what you made out of it?
Yeah, the first time I made my first $100, I was like, what? That was easy. But see, for me, when I made it, it motivated me. It was like, hold on, it's over and over again. When you work jobs that stress you out and you're there all day, you're pulling those hours, and you get your check and it's sad, and you know how hard you had to work for that check, and then you go and make some easy money.
Right.
There's a whole other, like, I can do this. As hard as I work for them making this little bit of money, I can do that doing this and make way more. So yeah,
what are the skills? What are the skills or the characteristics that you feel like will make someone successful in this career?
I would just say, just be a people person. You don't have to be really outspoken, but you do have to connect with, you know, the people, the companies that you're working with. You have to pay attention to detail, because you're verifying identity and, you know, filling out paperwork. So you can't be like sloppy. You need to make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. So as long as you're paying attention and you're friendly and a people person, then that's all you need. Do you feel like marketing is a huge thing? Because I would imagine you have to get yourself out there, right, to get clients. So you don't have to know marketing, because I'm going to teach you marketing. So it's not like you have to go out and do this whole major marketing course, because you're not marketing like how you would do a regular business. Notary is different in that it's not like sales. And I say that all the time. It's not, you don't have to convince somebody that, hey, you need a notary. You literally just have to be found. You have to be someone's line of view to say, oh, you're a notary, come here. Right. So it's not selling yourself. It's just making sure you're in the right position to be seen. Right. And so I tell you during the course where you need to be. Put your profile here. Put your profile here. Sign up here. Sign up there. That's it. It's so simple. It's so simple. And as I said, all my students who are successful, they do exactly what I said. And then they're off with the win. And so it took me time. I went through this. I didn't take a class. I didn't take a course. But I made lots of mistakes. And so that's why I'm able to teach people, okay, do what I do. I'm going to show you how I got here. So that way you don't make the same mistakes I made.
Right. Man,
yeah.
That's incredible. Like, because you really built it from the ground up. So you didn't even take a course. So you YouTubed and you just found ways.
Well, you had to take a course to get, so you had to get your license for it, right?
Yeah, but there's no course in Virginia. Some states have a course, but very few states have a course. Virginia doesn't have a course. It's just an application and a background check.
Oh,
what?
Okay, wow.
An application and a background check.
$45 and an application. You're on your way.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but that's interesting.
That is.
All right, so let's talk about your YouTube channel where you put content on there teaching people about notary, right?
Yeah, so I'm notary to notary. And that started, I don't know, a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of months ago?
I think it was sometime during this year that I started. I had it, but I never posted on it. And then I started just looking like doing research on marketing, and I was starting to post more to social media like Facebook and Instagram. And then I said, hey, let's do TikTok. I mean, that's not TikTok, not TikTok. Let's do YouTube. And I just started posting videos.
Wow. I'm shocked. I am definitely shocked. So a few months ago, you just started YouTube, and how many views are you getting on videos now?
I think it's about the subscribers she has. You have a big number of subscribers, right?
24K, yeah. Now, and I got, that was hard work. But you know what? I can definitely say I can work harder and get more because now I've learned how YouTube works. So, but that was literally just watching. I started posting, and then I was seeing how the interaction works on YouTube. That's how all social media platforms are. It's always an algorithm to building your platform. And so I just watched tons of YouTube videos on how to grow your channel. Tons and tons and tons of them. And it's literally just creating quality content.
Exactly.
Mainly. And posting out consistently. Consistently. And so I started like sometime during this year. And I know that in order to and so you can monetize your channel. What YouTube pays you, it pays ads on your videos. And they pay you, but in order to start monetization, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours.
Right.
Within a certain time frame. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But let me tell you, it's so hard to get that first 1,000. But once you get that 1,000,
they just start rolling in.
I'm telling you, I don't know where they come from, but they come from everywhere.
I love that.
Wow.
And they just roll in. They just roll in. As long as you consistently post, it just rolls in. It's so much easier once you hit that 1,000 mark.
And that's another stream of income.
That's another
for
stream
you.
of income.
Yes. It definitely. And I like it because you're just creating a video, and then that same video it pays you. It just pays you, and you get paid monthly. And it's based on how many people watch the ads, and it's different other things you can do on there too to get money on YouTube. But there's YouTube memberships. I have that too. People can actually buy a membership to your channel where you like give exclusive content or giveaways or whatever you're gonna do. So there's another avenue to make money on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah. I tell everybody, it doesn't matter what you're doing. I don't care what your field is. Someone out there wants to learn how to do what you're doing. Yes. Make a YouTube channel. And have you guys seen that? It's a little. Little kids nowadays, they have those YouTube channels.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like opening toys or playing with slime.
We talk about it all the time.
Yes, those kids with those million subscribers and all these youths playing with toys are making millions of dollars on YouTube.
I know.
They're just, a killing.
I'm telling you, I'm putting KJ on there.
You're going straight on YouTube.
I am
trying to tell you. Wow.
Seriously, I tell my all the time. All you do is play with some toys.
I know, right? All right, Vanessa, what are you most proud of since starting the business?
What am I most proud of? Yes. I would say my personal growth. I'm proud of where I've come so far. It definitely was a journey. It was not easy at all. People say that all the time. It's not easy. The problem is when you work like a regular job and how most people are brought up, you're kind of taught to listen to other people and like to just follow the motion, and you also somebody guiding you. And so when you go into entrepreneurship, you have to be that person for yourself.
Right.
And so it takes a lot of self-discipline.
Yes.
A lot of self-discipline. Like, and if you fail,
we're learning that the hard way.
Yeah. And if you fail, that's on you. You can't blame it on anybody else but yourself. And so it's a tough pill to swallow, but it's like, okay, if something doesn't perform the way it needs to be, it's on me. And if you don't give 110%,
Right.
And so it's definitely causing me to be more. I had a problem with procrastination. I did. I'm getting better at it. Every day. But it's just causing me to grow more. And I'm excited to see who I'm going to be tomorrow, who I'm going to be next year.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
All right. And then I just want to ask, what advice would you give to someone who, I guess also to potential clients, or someone who's interested in doing this, or someone's interested in creating a business as well?
Yeah, just entrepreneurship. Like, just lay it out.
I would say what I always say, don't think you know everything. That's first. Be open to learning. A lot of times once we hit like 22, 23, 24, we think we got it all.
Right.
Be open to learning, be open to guidance, be open to mentorship. And the number one thing to be successful, people always think I have to work hard, I have to, figure out something super awesome to sell. It's self-development. Once you fix you and you grow yourself, the success is going to come. So don't just look at like how to make money. Yeah, that's not it. It's you. You have to fix you first. Fix your work ethic. Fix your everything. Those things that we talk about, like your procrastination. Fix your self-discipline. Work on your self-development, and then success is going to come. You literally create your current life. Whatever you have right now, you created it. People don't like to hear that, but that's the truth. Where you are right now, you put yourself there.
I cannot agree more.
Yeah, so fix it. People have to own it. You have to own where you put yourself. If you are still blaming other people and saying, well, my mom or my dad or, oh my God, the president, or life is so hard for me, if you are blaming other people are not going to fix it for you. And once you own your mess, you can fix it.
Yeah, it's a mental thing. It's a lot easier for people to play the victim mentality versus to get strong. It's all a mind fuck. It's a mind game.
Exactly. No one wants to be wrong. No one wants to say I hurt myself, but you did. You did hurt yourself.
Right.
So own it, so you can fix it.
But the beautiful part is that it can be fixed.
Exactly. Right. Every day there's an opportunity.
Yes, it is. Let's play a game.
Okay.
Yay!
All right, we're going to play Would You Rather, this or that. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Vanessa, would you rather live without music or without television?
Oh, without television. No, yeah, I would like to live without television. I need my music.
I got you.
I can feel that.
I definitely need my music.
This or that, newborns or toddlers? I know, it's hard, right?
It's hard.
I know.
I'm going to go newborn.
Yeah, I would too. Me too. I know. All right, would you rather go to a movie or to a dinner alone?
Ooh, that's my favorite thing. Let's
really?
go. Yeah, peace and quiet. I like going to the movies alone. Don't bother me. Don't leave me alone. Let's go movies.
I would do that. I would do that too. All right. This or that. Sleeping in or early riser?
Early riser.
Early riser.
Yeah, she a hustler.
I know, right? I already knew the answer to that.
She a hustler.
All right.
I do. I get to like 4 o'clock. I like being up early.
All right, Vanessa, how can listeners reach you?
So for the Notary to Notary people, it's just www.notarytonotary.com. And I'm on all social media platforms at Notary to Notary. And it's the number 2. So Notary number 2 Notary.
Notary number 2
So
Notary.
find me.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Check out her YouTube. Check out her Instagram, her Facebook. And most importantly, check out the course. Because
check out the course.
I'm interested.
Yay!
All right, guys. Thanks, Vanessa, so much for being here with us. We enjoyed this episode with you, and we really enjoyed your story.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. This was awesome.
Help us build this podcast from the ground up. Subscribe, leave a review, and share with a friend who can relate. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, The Ground Up Podcast. Okay, that was good, Vanessa. I think
man.
people are going to be first.